I'm Wayne Faust, clinical therapist and author of 300 Billion to One. 300 Billion to One is a biographical story of love and hope that defies the odds. It is an acknowledgement of God's interventions to heal a broken heart and a tribute to the one who first captured it. I was raised a hopeful romantic. I was taught there was a best one out there to be my soulmate, and this is such a story. While originally from Pittsburgh, PA, I attended Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee, where I first met my captivating wife, Wanda. We next moved to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, to attend graduate school, where I became licensed both as a clinical therapist and an industrial organizational consultant. Perhaps I wanted to ensure that I was not crazy, but I never got that guarantee. As a clinician and consultant, I wrote research papers and created proposals, some I'm sure that can cure your evening insomnia. Writing research, clinical and business applications is, however, so very different than biographical and inspirational works such as this book titled 300 Billion to One. I would never have chosen to write a book like this, but a series of life-changing events guided my path. I found myself in a very deep depression after my wife prematurely passed from bile duct liver cancer. I was paralyzed in grief and angry at God for taking her. I cried out to Him for help. It seemed only God could help me understand why and help me move on. He answered. His miraculous interventions were so overwhelming that I found them impossible to deny, and a proof that He cares to demonstrate the strength of His love. I journaled these events through my days of grief and as a patient myself. God gave me even more remarkable answers to prayers in an unmistakable and statistically most improbable way. I recorded them. I could not explain them away. I felt compelled to share these journal notes in a book to help others needing hope and love, as well as to understand God better. I have been asked, what is the takeaway from this book that I hope others will embrace? My answer is that our God is one of glorious hope and love. He will meet us where we were at, and if we call upon Him in faith and patiently wait for Him, He will show up in the details. I have also been asked, who do you recommend read this book? Everyone but God. It's His story. The message of hope and love is a promise of God to everyone of all ages.